Okay, so I want you to put number 10, evaluate exponents into your notebook. And then once you do that, I want you to open up your Google Classroom. I have it on third period right now. But whatever class you're in, it's the same. So third period, go to classwork. And once you're in classwork, if you scroll down past Unit 1 assignments, you have Desmos Calculator. Okay, I want you to click on Desmos Calculator and then click on it again. Okay, and this is the calculator I want you to use. I want you to go ahead and star it if it's not already starred, and just add it to your bookmark. Okay, and so now once it's started, you don't have to go to Google Classroom every time. You can just look at it on your bookmark. Okay, so for this one, I want you to, at the bottom left, there should be a keyboard icon. Once you scroll over, it'll say show keyboard. Go ahead and click on the arrow that's pointing up, and then there's your keyboard to type in whatever functions you need to type in. Okay, so I'm going to switch between this and your notes. Okay, alright, so now let's go ahead and go to page 10. And we're going to start our notes, evaluate exponents. Okay, this is page 10. Alright, so here's the first example, 5 to the third power. Okay, so IXL will give you a base of 5 and an exponent of 3, right? So the exponent, just like we saw last time, it's written small. So 5 to the third power. So 5 to the third power, we are now going to go to the calculator, and I think I'll do it like this here. Okay, so 5 to the third power, my answer will show up over here. Okay, so 5 to the third power, what I'm going to do is 5. Oh, okay. So 5 to the third power, so 5 times 5. Notice the answer will pop up here. That's right. Once I do 5 times 5, 5 to 5 is 25, but I needed 5 to the third power. So I'm going to add, or I'm going to multiply another 5 in there. There's 5 to the third power. 5 times 5 times 5, and you notice it's 125. Okay, so in IXL, I would type in 125. Okay, the answer for 5 to the third power. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and take a look at another one. 2. Okay. 2 might be something like 11 squared, or 11 to the second power. Okay, so here, so 11 to the second power, so it's 11 times 11, right? Alright, so what you want to do is you want to X out of this. Okay, you want to start something new. And let's go ahead and pull the keyboard up again. So it was 11 to the second power, so that's 11 times 11. And it's 121. Okay, so I'll go back and I'll put in 121. Okay. Alright, number 3, 10 to the fourth power. Okay, it might give you 10 to the fourth power in IXL. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back to our calculator. We can X out of this. Alright, so 10 to the fourth power. Let's go ahead and pull up our keyboard again. So I have 10 times 10 times 10. And notice every time I'm adding a 10, right? 10 times 10 was 100, 2 zeros. 10 times 10 times 10 is 1,000, 3 zeros, right? Let's see what happens times another 10. Hey, 4 zeros, right? 10 multiplied by itself 4 times is going to have four zeros, so that's 10,000. Okay, so 10 times 10 times 10 gives you 10,000, right? So I'm going to go ahead and write that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. The next thing I want you to write is a bit of notes here. I want you to write anything or any base, okay, to the 0 power is 1. Okay, any base to the 0 power is 1. Any base to the 0 power is 1. Alright, so here's another example here. Here's 4. So if I have 5 to the 0 power, okay, 5 to the 0 power, I don't even want you to use a calculator. I just want you to know anything to the 0 power. Okay, so in Excel, it'll say 5 to the 0 power. That'll be your problem. And what you're going to type in, since it's to the 0 power, you're going to type in 1. Okay. If it's 8 to the 0 power, any base, so the base here is 8, any base to the 0 power is 1. Okay. Number 6 could be a big number, 123 to the 0 power. Okay. Any base to the 0 power is 1. It might even give you a variable, x to the 0 power. What would x to the 0 power be? Doesn't matter. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Okay, you would type in 1 as your answer. And then the last thing, it might give you sentences. So, for example, what is 5? What is 5 raised to the 4th power? Okay, that might be the Excel question. What is 5 raised to the 4th power? Okay. Well, you know 5 raised to the 4th power, what's that look like? 5 to the 4th power, so now you have to evaluate this. Okay, so we'll go to our calculator. 5 to the 4th power, so I'm going to X out of this. Alright, and I need to type in 5 to the 4th power. 5 times 5. Alright, that's 25, but I need 4 of them. Times another 5. Times another 5. That's 625. 5 to the 4th power, okay, is 625. So go back to this. Type in Excel. That is 625. Okay.